What's going on, Joe Squad? Today is a special day. I get to post two videos today. Not just one, two videos today. So, in this video, I want to talk a little bit about the strategies that, we saw at hand last night, the Warriors versus the Lakers. And in particularly, I want to talk about, how the game is so different and it's so dependent upon matchups and, the strategies that coaches and teams put in place to go up against other teams. And in particular, with this Warriors versus Lakers series, right? I know the Warriors had a quick turnaround and may have been a little bit fatigued on going 7 games in Sacramento. Like, I get that. And, we know what the Lakers are capable of when AD plays like he played the last night. You know what I'm saying? When AD plays like he did in game 1, it's hard to beat the Lakers, right? It's hard to beat the Lakers when you have someone as talented as AD paired with LeBron, right? Because LeBron can run the pick and roll. He's a pass first type of player. You know what I'm saying? And he likes to get his teammates involved. So then when you have AD going the way that he is and sucking everybody into the paint, that frees stuff up for the rest of the players. You know what I'm saying? The rest of the Lakers team and the wing players and things of that nature. So when you have that going on, and LeBron can relax and pick his spots too, and then you got Russell going and kind of getting in the lane, wheeling and dealing in the lane. You know what I'm saying? Coming off that pick and roll with he got you on his back and you at his mercy. He coming downhill. You kind of, it's hard to commit to that when you got AD about to give you 30 and 23 rebounds, right? So the Lakers had it going on all cylinders. They still almost lost that game, almost gave that game away. You had a shot by, Poole to, and I mean, I think it was the go ahead, or it may have been a tie, but he took that shot, and there's a lot of conversation going on about that. You know what I'm saying? So he took that shot. It is what it is. But I like what Steph had to say, and I liked his comments. This is one of the rare times that I'll watch a post game and really get a lot out of what they, what he had to say. Because usually, they don't try to give away a lot of their strategy. And, he said a lot in this post game, man. So you guys take a listen to what Steph had to say.
That's kind of how we like to play. If it's traditional and, the way that they're playing us, we just got to be a little bit more organized in terms of our overall spacing. And like I said, respect how they're trying to guard us and where they're trying to push us on the floor. Excuse me. And just make the right reads. I got my shot block, I think, 3 or 4 times trying to get little floaters off because you get one step too deep. And that's just an adjustment that you got to make. And, we'll be a lot better, a lot more organized on that front in game 2.
Steph.
So, basically, he talked about how the Lakers funneled the Warrior wing players and ball handlers to AD so he could block that shit. Like, and then people make so much of a big deal about AD and how he's not good and he's not this great player, you know what I'm saying? Or, disrespecting the man, talking about he trash. But the Lakers team has so much confidence in AD's ability, right? Steph's literally talking about how they basically shaded them to a side and basically guided them to AD. And he talked about how he got his shot blocked and how, he was a step too late to get his shot off. The game is so much more mental than people really think about. Yeah, you need to be a good athlete. Yeah, it helps to have size. But the game is 94 feet. The game is played and won in between the lines. It's the little things, that little nuances of the game that you need to perfect so that you can make those adjustments on the fly and be able to recognize what teams are doing. So this is going to be an interesting battle of the minds with, Steph Curry and Steve Kerr and, LeBron James, AD, and, the Lakers team, this squad, and how much length they have and what they like to do. And I think also, too, it's going to be interesting to watch how the Lakers hold up, now that they're playing back, every other day. Yeah, they playing every other day now. So it's interesting to see how the Lakers are going to hold up playing every other day, being much older than are they much older than the Warriors? Probably not. Probably not that much older than the Warriors. You know what I'm saying? But now that shit out the way, let's talk about what's at stake right here, dog. If motherfucking LeBron James, they got a real chance to go to the fucking finals, dog. Like, a real fucking chance. Like, they got a real chance to go to the finals in year 20. I'm gonna have to turn my fucking phone off, man. If the Lakers go to the finals, bro, we get a Lakers. I still think Boston coming out of the East. I don't give a fuck what nobody say. I don't care what James Harden did. If Embiid don't come back, fuck that. Hold up. I'm glad I just thought about that shit. I was just talking about why this is some bullshit. Probably the most bullshit ass playoffs I've ever watched in all my years of watching basketball. Here's why. Let me see what time it is first. Here's why. Everybody's fucking hurt, right? Every major player is hurt, right? I guess besides what you got Tyler Hero, but he's a major component to what the Heat, likes to do. Jimmy Butler's hurt. Embiid is hurt. Who else? Paul got hurt. You got Kawhi who got hurt. Ja Morant was hurt. Like, and the list goes on and on and on, dog. Like, what the fuck is going on? Does this have something to do with Vegas? Because these motherfucking players, and then it's the important players. It ain't just some bullshit players. You know what I'm saying? Like, I know that the Grizzlies had other players that were hurt, right? But then Ja gets fucking hurt. Like, you can deal with Adams and Clark being hurt, but even with those players, they're major components, and factors to what the Grizzlies like to do. I think Steven Adams was the offensive leading rebounder in the whole league, right? So that changes some things, right? And you don't have any big body down there in the paint to alter shots. Because you got to remember, it's not always about blocking a shot. It's about having somebody down there to alter a shot. So the whole fucking playoffs, people have been hurt, bro. This shit crazy. Giannis gets hurt. Like, come on, man. It's bananas, bro. Like, I've never seen anything like this. To where every series you got a major piece to that team hurt. And all they do is fucking load management. All they do is load management, bro. And these motherfuckers still hurt. Like what is in the food? Is it something in the water? Like, why is everybody so hurt? But anyway, man, I had to get that out because it was stressing me out. It's still stressing me the fuck out. But anyway, that's all the time I got, man. I got shit to go do. I hope y'all do too. This your boy Joe Squad. I'm out.